What is going on, everybody? It is Lance Muser, and we are back finally with another video. We haven't posted, looks like what, in about a month or so. We were playing a little Destiny. Of course, we've been playing games. We like to get some video content up and chat about some things with you guys. It's summertime, I'm sure you guys are doing the thing, as are we. And yeah, we just try to upload when we can. And today we're going to talk about Diablo 4. Before we jump into that, of course, we see you guys subscribing. We really appreciate the support. Here's our channel here. As always, you can jump over to our link tree. We don't have the site up right now. We're trying to figure out some hosting plans as far as the website goes. We did kind of have a central area for it. But until then, you can hop over to our Twitter pages, and we do have a link. Whoops, grabbed the wrong thing there. We do have a link to our link tree, and it of course has everything on it if you guys are interested. Of course, we got the Discord up, friends chatting in there just about movies, games, news, all of the above, collecting. So you can jump on this link tree right here and kind of find everything. We still haven't launched our collecting channel yet. Like I've mentioned several times, we've got videos just kind of banked there ready to go, but we just we haven't launched it quite yet. We're hoping to do that here soon. And then at some point, I'm probably going to launch some stuff on my Lance Muser YouTube channel that we've got within endmuser. So any ideas you guys have there as far as just kind of general content you'd like to see? Thinking about maybe some reaction videos, some different stuff with maybe within and outside of the gaming spectrum. So anyways, yeah, let's jump in. We're just gonna kind of have some little fun convo here about Diablo 4. The reviews, I believe the embargo lifted today, May 30th, if you're watching this, somewhere around there. But yeah, you can see, boom, one of the creators that I follow, which I believe I enjoy his content, it's Force Gaming, I believe is right. Let's see here. I was watching one of his, and he had mentioned last week that the embargo lifted on May 30th. And basically, it seems as though they got a full review version of the game, I guess you could say, of course, day one patches, and I think the like in-game store maybe. I could be getting the wording wrong there, but basically a review build of the game. So they could play the full game, they could play in-game stuff, and I think he said they had it maybe for like 9 days. But definitely check this video out here. You can see I've started watching it. Great content over on Force Gaming channel. But yeah, you can see all the reviews are up. Of course, not watched really many of these. I started with him, and then I saw Paul Tassi had a video up as well on his, and we're going to jump over to Open Critic, but kind of just wanted to see what you guys thought about Diablo 4. If you're going to pick it up, really actually curious if you're going to pick it up on what platform you're going to pick it up on, console or PC. We are primarily console gamers. We do enjoy playing on PC here and there, and we dabble in stuff here and there, but keeping the PC upgraded and such, we usually do it for recording and content creation and stuff like that. But as far as gaming goes, we don't we upgrade, but just not like crazy often. So anyways, it's very possible if we end up picking this up, it might be on console. But I think with Diablo 3, maybe I dabbled a little bit in it's on maybe Xbox. I can't remember for sure. It's one of those things, Diablo, you definitely see the PC, how you lean towards PC play, mouse and keyboard and such, but they've really done some nice stuff with making it accessible on console and just kind of feel natural and fun. I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, PC versus console with Diablo 4, do you care? Do you lean one way or the other? Is it not a big deal to you? Diablo 4 is definitely one of those games, it feels like, okay, PC's the place to play Diablo. But I don't know, it feels maybe a little less like that on this release than we've seen, obviously, with Diablo 3, and I don't think it was in the past prior to that. So anyways, yeah, just curious if you're going to pick it up, if you're excited about it, if you're playing other stuff. For me, I am playing, what's up, Black Hammer? I'm playing Zelda right now, and not what you think. May have some gameplay of that at some point, but I'm playing Breath of the Wild. I never finished that game. Classic backlog we've talked about. And yeah, so I decided there's Paul Tassie's right there. Final thoughts across two. No, that's not his most. Here it is. Full thoughts on the pre-order beta. No, that's not it either. Where's his most recent? I just read it today. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. Losing my train of thought. Oh yeah, Blizzard killed it in a good way. So interesting. Seems like we'll get into some of the top level reviews, but it seems like that's kind of the initial thoughts here so far. So yeah, where was I? Breath of the Wild. Never finished it all the way through. So yeah, I bought Tears of the Kingdom. We bought that, and we've all got Switches in the house. So I started Tears of the Kingdom. I was talking with Joe in our community, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm just gonna start Tears of the Kingdom, not having beat Breath of the Wild. And then I'm like, no, I played like, I don't know, 15 minutes, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go back. So I started a fresh playthrough. I had already started it a week or two prior to Tears of the Kingdom release, and I'm knocking it out. I've taken out the first Divine Beast, and just having fun, taking my time, no rush. I know Tears of the Kingdom is there waiting for me when I get to it, so you potentially could see some Breath of the Wild gameplay or commentary, as well as Tears of the Kingdom at some point on the channel. We'll see, but anyways, back to the point of this video. Curious if you guys are playing it. If you're playing something else right now, I know Destiny's new season started. Not really playing it at the moment. Played quite a bit last season, but started playing some other stuff like I mentioned. Yeah, just there's Diablo 4 is one of those. It's not just like a big release for the year. Diablo 4 is like one of those substantial releases. Like people will be playing this game for years to come. So I'm actually curious sitting here talking about that. When did Diablo 3 release? 2012. Yeah, so we're talking like I played Diablo 3, bought it at release, and then I played it when Reaper of Souls revamp came. I've always loved, well, I won't go that far. I've always enjoyed the Diablos, but I didn't play back in the Diablo 2 days where I heard it was pretty awesome, but it's a fun game. I enjoy that style of game. The theme of the game isn't really exactly what I would prefer, but it's still fun. Like it's a fun grinding game, getting loot and building your character and your gear and such. But yeah, so we're talking 10 years. This is a big release. So curious if you're gonna get it, what your thoughts are with it. Now jumping back over to reviews, so far it looks like, it's at a 90 on Open Critic. It's early, of course, and it's all this is all Critic reviews. I'm curious. We shouldn't have anything on good old Metacritic, right? Other than Critic reviews. I don't even know that we'll see it on here, right? I'm not 100% on that. Diablo 4. 89. Yeah, so we got 14 Critic reviews on here as well. So sitting right around a 90 on both. Some of these reviews, it's what you'd expect. Stunning sequel. Exciting modern version of Diablo is here. We got an 8 out of 10. Surprisingly moving and engrossing story. Who do we want to? Let's just grab one here. Here's Paul Tassie's. Let's just read a little bit of his. Definitely go check him out, especially if you play Destiny. 30 hours into Diablo 4, level 51 Necromancer, in World Tier 3 Nightmare. I am throwing waves of skeletons. I'm starting to force myself to stop. I'm enjoying Diablo 4 too much to throw another 30 plus hours into this only. Oh yeah, all their progress is deleted, and then they have to start over with the release of the game. So that's an interesting aspect, of course, not new or anything, but it's like playing a hardcore character or something. If you get roasted, you got to start all over. But Diablo 4 is an ocean. So one thing Force Gaming talked about in some of the review that I watched so far is the world is absolutely huge. It's massive. And it's all open world. He said there's no loading screens. You get a mount, maybe about, 30 to 35, level 30 to 35. Makes it a little easier to get around. But apparently it's pretty awesome. It seems as though it's pretty awesome as far as the world goes. Let's see here. What we see is an attempt to marry the best aspects of Diablo 2 and 3. That's exciting. We are back to the bleak gothic horror. Got unfairly... Let's see. Yeah, so, I don't know. It seems like, we're just kind of grazing over them here. I'll probably end up reading a bit more, but we got another 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Wow. It really seems like clearly, I mean, if you were a Diablo fan before, this game probably could be a 5 out of 10 and you'd still be pumped. That's just the way it goes. It's kind of like Zelda, but Pokemon games, stuff like that. If you like the games, you're going to probably like the new games. But yeah, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 94 out of 100. I mean, overall, we're kind of getting a pretty good idea of people being pleased with this game. And it's nice knowing they played a very big aspect of the game as well. Or as far as like the actual game minus a day one patch that we're going to play on day one. I'm not a big fan. It is what it is. I mean, you don't have to let it goof with your enjoyment of a game, but like the accelerated season pass and pay this, early access. I still haven't fully decided on early access to the game. I did buy Hogwarts early, the deluxe, to get it like, I don't know, was it 1 to 3 days early? I can't remember for sure. But another game in the backlog that hopefully I make it back to at some point. But I don't know how I feel about that with a game like Diablo. In general, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm curious what you guys think as far as getting a higher tier version of the game to be able to play it sooner. With something like Hogwarts, it's like, okay, it doesn't really matter. Like, you might have to block some stuff on your feeds or whatever. But with a game like Diablo, where it's a build centric, I could be getting this wrong, but I don't think seasons are launching right away. So that would make it a bit unreasonable. But without seasons launching and people just kind of grinding through the game and getting their initial character or character or two going, it seems fine, more like a single player kind of thing. But I don't know. What do you guys think about the early access to games? Seems to be kind of the theme we're seeing lately. But yeah, I think at some point we may end up with Diablo 4. It may end up being on console unless we start some sort of a little bit of a PC upgrade. But just haven't fully decided yet. But yeah, as mentioned, are you picking it up day one, not day one? What platform you picking it up on? What do you think about early access, depending on what tier of the game you pay for? What do you think about the accelerated season pass, I guess, or the battle pass, or I forget what they're calling it in Diablo 4. I think you skip, like, if you buy the highest tier, you skip like 20 levels or something like that. But yeah, anyways, kind of just a fun little, let's throw around some Diablo 4 thoughts, see what we think, see what we're doing with it. And as always, we appreciate you guys checking out the channel. We see the support. We're creeping up on that 250 threshold, so that'd be really cool to hit that and kind of keep chugging our way towards 1,000 subs. But regardless of that, we're just here to have fun, make some content. Definitely jump in the Discord. I believe the link is here as well. It's on my Twitter feed as well. The Discord, it's in general just about movies, games, collecting. We talk Pokemon in there. We talk gaming news. We talk general news. Whatever. If you're watching a movie, let us know what you think about the movie. Jump in there, have some fun. Just like-minded people having fun doing the thing. So yeah, as always, we really appreciate you guys checking the channel out. May see some Zelda content here before too long. Not sure on that. Just gonna keep chugging through Breath of the Wild. What are you playing right now? Comment below. Let us know what you're playing. If it is gonna be Diablo switching over or not Diablo, curious what you're getting into right now. So yeah, as always, appreciate all the support and take care.